So, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down and dissecting the Battlefield 4 Final Stand reveal trailer. Now, it was only a minute long, so this video might be a bit shorter than my normal videos, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Now, I have never done one of these before, so bear with me as I actually do my first one today. Now, before I get into breaking down this reveal trailer for you guys, I just wanted to let you know that a new community test environment patch has been released. Now, the significance of this patch is that it basically allows you to play on the Final Stand maps before they're officially finished. So these are not final builds of the maps, we're testing them to make sure they work properly and DICE can make changes if they need to. Now, unfortunately, the CTE is only available to PC Premium members at the moment, so in order to actually install the new update, you need to uninstall the current CTE client. This will allow you to have a fresh game and is recommended by DICE. Now, all CTE stuff aside, starting off, I'll be going through the trailer and showing you guys some stuff you may have missed, or simply stuff that is already known about this 5th and final DLC for Battlefield 4. Now, the first part of the trailer shows a similar style to the Star Wars Battlefront game that DICE is currently working on. Now, one thing I noticed when I first saw the trailer is how many snow maps or snow environments they showed throughout the entire thing. Now, there are snowmobiles in this DLC, which is something I personally wanted to see, so that is always nice to have. Moving on, we see our first map called Operation Whiteout. Now, this map is obviously a snow map, and you can see the windmills from Parasol Storm in here as well. Now, from the trailer, you can see a few buildings, and it looks like this map is going to take place on a mountainside military base or something along those lines. Now, this map definitely has some similarities to that of Operation Locker's outside area. They're both snowy environments and feature low visibility. So the first map, Operation Whiteout, seems like it would fit well for snipers and players who like to flank. There's very long lines of sight and open areas, so if you are a sniper, it looks like this map will be the one for you. Fast forwarding to the next part of the trailer, we have a view of the SC-42 launcher, or whatever this thing is. And then we have the hover tank. Yes, a hover tank. DICE is making this DLC futuristic, so all the gadgets and stuff we see and get to use is pretty advanced. Now, some people are calling this DLC a prequel to Battlefield 2142, and maybe it could link up to a 2143 game in the future. Now, the next map we get to see is called Hammerhead. Now, you can see that this map looks very close to that of Albor's Mountains from Battlefield 3. Now, I was just astonished when I first saw this. I mean, that map was really fun to play on, so it will be interesting to see how this one plays out. Now, you can see a half-frozen, half-melted lake there and lots of snow. Now, snow seems to be a major theme for this DLC for some odd reason. Now, moving on even more, you can see that there's an inside part to this map, and it looks just like Operation Wavebreaker submarine base in the Naval Strike DLC. Now, you can also see that there are some submarine parts on this part of the map as well. The next map in the DLC is called Giants of Karelia, or Karelia, however you say it, and whenever I first watched the trailer and saw this map, I immediately thought of Keesar Railroad from Battlefield 3's Endgame DLC. Now, this new map has a few bridges with creeks and stuff like that, so it would be interesting to see some water-based warfare on the map as well. Now, as for the fourth map, it is called Hangar 21, and it's pretty much a mystery to me right now. You can see an area that looks like the Operation Locker Tower area with the Levolution, and there's all of these machines. Now, moving forward just a little bit, you can see what looks to be a Titan from Titanfall. Now, whether or not we get to use one of these as some type of Levolution sounds pretty interesting. Now, if we get to pause the video on this blueprint, you can see the name Walker in the bottom right of it. And that's pretty interesting because supposedly there was a map called Walker Factory in the DLC. Now, back in May, that was the presumed name for one of the maps. Now, I'm guessing that is maybe the name of this robot. It's still pretty unclear right now, but I haven't really played the CTE, so this is kind of my first time actually seeing a lot of this stuff up close. But anyways, fast forward just a little bit, and you can see that this map is a mountainside base for this hangar, and it's huge. There's even what looks to be an outside area as well. And again, this map looks just like Death Valley from Battlefield 3 to me, and it's a night map, something a lot of players have been asking to have for a while now. And if we go forward in the trailer a little bit more, you can see that there is a giant machine or rocket being built on the map. So maybe there could be some nuclear revolution in the DLC after all, and to end this breakdown, we have a really cool view of the door closing to the hangar. Again, there could be a potential access to close this door remotely, or maybe it just does it randomly. But anyways, that is the end of this trailer breakdown for the Battlefield 4 Final Stand reveal. Now this came out earlier today or yesterday, depending on when I can actually get this edited and uploaded for you guys to see. But nonetheless, I want to thank you for watching this video. I know it is a bit different, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now Final Stand kind of snuck up on all of us, but I will be covering this DLC a lot leading up to its launch, so if you do want to see more informative videos like this one about Final Stand, then make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Also, be sure to let me know your thoughts on this DLC thus far and what platform you actually play on. I'm interested to see how many of you guys actually have access to the DLC right now. Last but not least, make sure to leave a like on this video so a lot more people get a chance to see this breakdown and maybe some things they may have missed. But as always, this has been Zynov, and I'll see you in the next one.